Hey, I've got a few minutes free here. I'm babysitting for my youngest, well, I guess she's not my youngest granddaughter. She's the youngest one in this country anyway. And she's asleep, so I've got the easy babysitting job right now. But I thought I'd jump on here because I wanted to share something that I think may be helpful, which is I'm always talking about being positive and ways to sort of work yourself up out of depression or deal with anxiety, stuff like that. And one of the reasons why is because every time you can take a positive step, make a positive or any kind of decision, actually, because when you make a decision, it makes you feel more in control of your life. And when you're in control, then, or when you feel that you're in control, it helps you feel more positive. Anyway, the more positive you can feel, the more positive you can become. It's kind of like, it's an upward spiral. It's like that book that I'm reading by Alex Korb, The Upward Spiral. A wonderful book. I'd highly recommend it to you, especially the audio book is just great. Well, anyway, so I've been, dealing with passport things and making reservations to visit my family in Germany and all sorts of things surrounding that. And what's happened is what might have been a very stressful, overwhelming experience, I've been able to meet with a great deal of openness and positivity and pretty much calm. Today, for example, I changed my flight again because I realized I was coming back on a certain date because my daughter, the mother of the little girl I'm babysitting right now, is due to have another baby near Christmas time. So I made reservations so I would be back maybe a week before her due date. And then I realized this is her fourth baby. Who knows when she's going to have this baby? I mean, there's no telling. So, and she has her husband's mother that could come over and help. She has a babysitter. She has friends. I don't have to be here. And she's okay with it if I'm not here. Because I have never seen my little granddaughter in Germany, and she's going to be 1 in November, and I've never met her in person because of COVID. Anyway, so I've been dealing with making all these reservations and changing things. This time I changed it to get better seats at a cheaper price, stay longer, things like that. And if you've ever made airline reservations and you're doing it online yourself, it can be frustrating, and sometimes you'll get that message, website not responding or server, not responding or something like that. And, you think, oh no, is everything I've done up to now going to be lost? And it can be one of these anxiety-igniting situations. But I just sat quietly and, waited for the server to respond and the website to do something. And everything got done in really nice time. And I think one of the nice things that has happened since COVID has happened is some of the websites where, some of the companies where normally you would depend on calling up and talking with someone or relating with a computer. Anyway, they have upgraded their website so that you can take care of a lot of things online, and it actually works. So anyway, I was able to change things around, and it went really well. One of the reasons it went well, to get back to my original point, is that I was feeling positive already from yesterday working on all this stuff. and keeping a positive attitude. So it's like positivity built on positivity. I want to say, yeah, sometimes it's really hard for us to be positive. I understand that. But let me share, I've shared this before, that make a decision, you know? Don't sit there and think and think and think, oh no, what should I do if I do this? Da 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 da. If I do that, other things. What else could I do? Make a decision. Maybe it'll be the wrong decision, but the point is when you make a decision, chemical things happen in your brain that help you to feel more in control of your life, which is a positive thing. You know, instead of feeling like life is just kind of batting you around, and you're just getting beaten up, you make a decision and you'll feel more positive, and it will make you better able to make better decisions. Okay? Like, you know, let's say if you're, I've talked about being a mountaineer and you're lost, or you're an explorer, you're lost, you know, you can go this way or you can go that way. If you just sit there, you will go nowhere. So let's say you decide, okay, I'm going to go this way. And it turns out you come to a sheer cliff. Can't go any further. Well, all right, let me backtrack. Try the other way. You know, another sheer cliff. Well, we'll cut a path another direction into the jungle or whatever. So the point is that when you're making decisions, this is healthy for you. Obviously, you know, hopefully you're going to make reasonable decisions. You know, not something crazy like, I'll go jump off the roof and see if I can fly. You know, I don't mean something like that, obviously. But making decisions helps positive things happen in your brain. And this actually involves brain chemistry or biochemistry. You know, it's not just, I saw my doctor today just to check up on how my medications are doing. And he said, you know, there's a lot of stuff that involves brain chemistry. It has nothing to do with character. It has nothing to do with saying who you are as a person, with judging or anything. Brain chemistry, you know, sometimes certain things, it's just rough, you know, and sometimes those same things for somebody else might be very easy. Not because of character, because of their brain chemistry. Anyway, of course, you know, we always try to be the best people we can be. I hope. Well, I try to anyhow. Most of the time. And so these are some tips about trying to be positive, making decisions instead of sitting and stewing, because think of the example of the explorer coming to a fork in the possible paths that he or she could take. Just sitting there and thinking about it is not going to yield any progress. You've got to start by making a decision. Just the act of deciding, okay, I'm going to go that way. Even before you start going, just making that decision mentally will help you. Then, of course, hopefully you will get up and go and see where it takes you. Okay, well, I'm going to go. Oh, I don't hear the baby. But I'll talk to you later, okay?